Okay, I invite you now just to take that deep breath and to feel the peace that comes with that deep breath. Feel yourself immersed in love and in peace, that place of oneness, where you know that truly there is only one of us. And in that space, we will invite the aspect of the one known as Jeshua to speak with us. Beloved and holy and only child of our Heavenly Father, Mother, as well. Here in spirit, here in body, here in the allness of one. You are indeed my brothers and sisters. You are indeed the friends with whom I have walked in other lifetimes. You are the one who knows the oneness of spirit embodied in the physicality that you use to express the love that you know to be your nature. It is my great joy to look upon all of you. The physicality, yes, it is beautiful, it is radiant. Each and every one of you is radiant in expectation, for truly you are always in that place when you turn your attention unto me, to the Christ, not just the personality of one Yeshua, but the Christ spirit of you. You are always one in dynamic quality. And there are some times I have seen you where an aha has come to you, and there's like, oh, is that what he meant? Is that what they meant when they said X, Y, and Z? Yes, take it to the heart of you and know that truly you are the Christ, walking on the 2 feet, yes, sitting, listening with the physicality, and yet beyond that as well, as the spirit of love. This is a season in your timing of knowing love. Now, albeit, I know there is the questions of, well, what present do I buy for so-and-so? What do I do in planning the next few weeks? And you have all kinds of questions that come up to the mind, and you think, oh, for only a little bit of peace. And beloved ones, as I have shared with you earlier many, many times, that peace is but a breath away. Allow yourself to take the deep breath, yes, and register one more time with the oneness, capital O, of spirit that you are. For you are spirit, activating a body meantime, hopefully, and feeling the anticipation of joy of the holy days. That's what these days are. They are holy times. Times when there is an openness that you have decreed, an avenue of coming home one more time to that place of oneness, capital O. That place where you know, I am activating a body, I have a certain name that I go by, a certain nature, and sometimes you have had fun with the nature because there's more to that than you thought there would be. And I have felt your energy from time to time. And you are also in that place of oneness with me, with the Christ Spirit. Oftentimes one will pray to me, and when they do that, there is a certain separation of, well, I'm here and you're there and so forth. But in truth, allow yourself with one deep breath, that's all it takes, to come to that place of peace within that knows I am. Full stop. I am all. I am spirit. I am love. Whatever you want to claim, allow yourself to know that you are indeed an extension, if you want to see it that way, of love embodied in a body, yes, so that you can go and hug and talk with ones and say, how beautiful you look today, you are radiant. What has happened? What is new? And you get answers. And one will say, well, I don't feel any different. And yet something has happened. At this time, you are inviting the understanding and the knowing, the fullness of knowing. I am a body, yes, or I have a body, but I am the spirit of one. And you are the spirit of this time, the Holy Spirit, the holy time now to celebrate, to come once again to that place of knowing. All that I experience comes from the oneness of the Christ of me. And even those experiences that I call to be not all that great, they are allowing me to know, to feel, to be all that I can be and am in that place of oneness. You are, as we have likened it unto the diamond, you are the facets of the diamond, and you are showing forth the light of spirit, and you are in that place. Thank you, beloved one. He is very intuitive as he goes forth scratching his head. Yes, we should have you on camera. Thank you. And I will be very careful with this, and I will not baptize myself, as I have done other times. Would you hold, please? And if it is too cold, you can put it down. Yes, there have been times that we have done the baptism on purpose, and sometimes, many times, not on purpose, but by happenstance, and yet there is no happenstance about it. It has been as an example. The teacher of you oftentimes teaches best with the example when the teacher steps out of the way. But you know that already. In this season, it is a time of love, a time that is, in your days, a time of challenge, because there are many things that you want to do and a certain time element about it. And you say, well, Jeshua, how am I going to get all of this done in the next few weeks? All of the Christmas presents that I want to buy and gift to people, to let them know in the materiality how much I care about them. That is why you give the material gifts. It is to let others know that truly I love you, I care about you, and this is a small token of my love. And hopefully you will find something that you feel good about to give to other ones, and there will not be, as I have seen sometimes, a bit of the rancor that happens. Well, I didn't buy the best thing, but Yeshua, I didn't have the golden coins for it. You do not have to have the golden coins. All you have to have is the smile upon the face, and perhaps the arms outstretched to say, come, we are one. Try that sometimes with certain relatives, and you know of whom I speak, who feel a bit of the distance, and you say, come, I would give you my love. And you gather them in and they think, oh my goodness, what is happening? But the love is there, and it is truly what they have been asking for, wanting to know, do I have value? Am I lovable? And yes, each and every one of you is lovable. Each and every one of you brings a smile to others' faces from time to time. And you say, well, I don't especially want to be the laughing butt of the jokes. I want to be loved for myself in all of my radiance. So yes, live your radiance. This time of your season is a time of challenge. It is a time of keeping your joy, keeping it even when things don't work out the way you had planned for them to be. I know, I see, I hear, oh my goodness, do I hear what you are saying, thinking, feeling. But allow yourself the smile. Go to that place quickly that says, this is truly a comedy. I thought it was serious, but it's a comedy. And look at yourself and your brothers and sisters and see how they are acting out, yes, the comedy, whether they know it or not, yes. And at this time, I know that the lists that you make, all these things that have to be done, places to go, things to buy, etc. And you think, I'm not going to get everything done in time. Doesn't matter. You are the maker of time. You are the one who sets all of the requirements. Therefore, you take the deep breath and you say, okay, I'm going to put into this a bit of the elastic and let it stretch a bit to the place where I know love. Love of others, yes, that is why you give the gifts. But love of self, that self that wants to serve you as you understand yourself to be, but that self that is truly of the Christ, the self that is being birthed again in the full knowing of who and what you are. And there are times when I have heard you say, and it is very true, Yeshua, I am the tiny little baby in this. I'm just beginning to get an idea of what the Christ self might be. Please help my unknowing. And I do. I am always at your side. I am always within you. All you need do is to stop, breathe, smile, and accept. Accept the love that you are. And if you think that you have done something, a mishap of some sort, allow yourself to stand at the side of it and say, oh, I did that really well. And you know that feeling, yes? You know? Yes, sometimes you do the comedy of error, as you call it, and yet it is not an error. It is a comedy to let you know to take yourself lightly. For you are of the light. Remember that as you go shopping for, I have to buy the perfect gift for so-and-so. Breathe. Know that you are light. Know that they are light. And love. Okay, that's your remedy for now. You make for yourself the most wondrous challenges. I don't know what to get as a gift for so-and-so. That one is very hard to please. And if I can find something that will please them, I will be happy. And yet the greatest gift of all is the gift of love, of being able to say to another one, I love you. I understand humanhood. I understand the ups and downs. I understand when you try your very best and then you think perhaps you have failed. I understand. I've been there, done that many times, you say. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is the comedy of errors. And they're not errors, but the comedy. To be able to laugh with another one and to say, hey, you know, we're really great actors on this stage. Come here. And you do the hug. Or you say, I will shake your hand, because some people don't like the hug. They feel suffocated. I will shake your hand. I will touch you on the shoulder. And I will say to you, we are one in spirit. Or whatever words seem to work with the one you are speaking to, because not everyone wants to be one in spirit. It's like, no, I want to be myself. I don't want to be one with you. Okay, you've been there. You felt that. Okay. You are all beautiful, beautiful spirits having a human experience. And having the human experience is not the easiest thing to do. In truth, it is much easier to be the giraffe or to be the donkey. Know you that the lowly donkey was what was chosen by my mother Mary to ride upon coming into Bethlehem. You are the essence of God love. And you are calling at this time, your season, to know love. Even if I don't find the right gift for so-and-so, they are so hard to please. No matter what I give her, him, it's not going to be good enough. I know that going in. And you know, it registers right here, that it's not going to be good enough. And yet, I say unto you, you are the one who puts the value on it. Give it with love, with a smile on the face, and a hug, if that is appropriate. Know that you are giving in any material form love that goes with the material. You are giving the caring. I care about you. That is why do you know how many stores I went to before I found the right thing to give? And you may or may not say that, but it is very true that the greatest gift of all is the gift of love. The gift that says, I don't care if you're only 3.5 feet tall. I don't care if you're 7 feet tall. I don't care if you have muscles. I don't care if you know how to cook. Although it's better if you do. But I love you. When you smile, and this is true for everyone, when you smile, you lighten the whole area around you. That is energy, the smile, that goes out and heals every seemingly part that needs to be healed. And in truth, nothing does, because it's all whole to begin with. But it can be perceived, and that is where the problem comes. So you take the deep breath, and you say, I love that which you are. I love your sense of humor. And the person may say, I don't have a sense of humor. Life is serious. Don't you see how I suffer? And you say, yes, but you do it with such sense of humor. You do it in a place that shows me the actor, actress that you are. Come once again to my Father's house. Know that my Father does not make junk. You are the most beautiful gift of all. When you are with a friend and they are suffering, whether it be physical or emotional, of their own perceived need, allow them to know that you value them. Laugh. And when they say, well, what are you laughing at? It's not funny. You say, well, the ones up there, they are smiling. I mean, the angels, what do they know? In truth, they know. Because every angel, now take this to heart, every angel has been human at some point. I didn't know that. Where did you read that? I don't have to read it. I know. Every angel who has wanted to be an angel has had to go through certain, I will call it training. They would not. Certain experiences. To be able to be at one with the humans that seem to be so short-sighted, okay? And to be one in that place of angelic love. Yes, the angels, have they ever been human? They have. That is why they love you so. Because they know how it feels to be human. To be in a place of wonderment and to ask, what more is there? And when you come to that place of asking, it will be provided. For in truth, you are never alone. You are always all one, but not alone. Allow yourself the deep breath whenever there is a question. Take the deep breath and come home one more time. You are the essence of angelic energy. Having a human experience, yes, but the angelic part of you is truly singing. Allow yourself the deep breath. Feel the angelic music. You can feel it. It is there for you. You can feel it and come home for a moment or so. Probably, knowing the human experience, you may not stay there very long, but you will touch the place of angelic energy. And that is what this season is all about. Getting in touch one more time with the gift of love in all of its forms, whether it be human or it be of the angelic nature, always knowing the oneness. You are never separate. Allow yourself the deep breath and come home to me one more time. Welcome, beloved one. Yes. You are always one with me. This has come, you're coming into now the time when there is reverence for the sacred child, the angelic child, newborn. And that is you, no matter how many years you have garnered to yourself with the body, you are still the angelic child. At heart, that is who you are and will always be. The angelic allness, oneness. One with the angels, yes. Having a human experience, yes. And doing very well with it. Even if, well, Jeshua, you know, I make a lot of shit. I make a lot of manure. And yes, I know that's good for fertilizer and growing things. And I know that everything I've ever chosen to do has had its good side. But sometimes it doesn't smell all that good. The human experience is one of humor. Why do you think it starts out with HU? Human humor. Okay? Take your clue from that. And whenever you are into doing something human and you are judging yourself, allow yourself to look for the humor in it. And I guarantee you will find it because it is there. Allow yourself to know in this time of challenge, and it is, you have as a group knowing of oneness, you have made a time of challenge. You look at your world scene and there are times when you see a lot of sorrow, when you see a lot of unhappiness, times where there is conflict. Know you that the human condition, as it is called, is ripe to overflowing with opportunity for suffering. The body will call out to you from time to time and say, "Oh, how I suffer." And the emotions will call out to you from time to time, "Oh, how I suffer." Have you ever been there? Of course you have, yes. And you have probably played it to the hilt. Hopefully. There you go, yes, there you go. If you're going to play it, and you are all actors on the stage, play it to the hilt. Say, oh, okay, maybe I don't want to be there. And you don't have to be. You have choice. One of the most wonderful gifts in human experience is the gift of choice. And yes, if you want to emote and really be upset about something, go for it. Be careful that you don't break anything, especially of another person, okay? But go ahead and emote. Oh, I always suffer. I suffer. Jeshua. And I will say to you, are you on the cross? And you will say, yeah, in a way I am. I know. But this too shall pass. I never thought of it that way. This too shall pass. Allow yourself to feel, as the angel that you are, that truly you have the experience. You will know everything. You have asked. All of you who are activating the human body form, you have asked to know deeply that human form, human suffering, human joy. Okay? So, if this is what you have asked for, go for it. Go ahead, emote. And then the laughter will come rushing in, and you'll say, my God, I didn't know I could do that. I really put myself into it, didn't I? Well, that's okay. You've done good. Yes. And you will shake hands. You've done good. Okay. And somebody who's had to witness what you've done has said, yeah, you sure as hell did. It felt like hell. Yes. But the other side of that is coming home to the place of peace. That place that knows that truly I am one. Always and forever. I am one with the angelic being that I am. And I am one with the little devil from time to time. Oh, yes, yes, there's that little devilish part of you. Oh, Jeshua, you're not supposed to know that. Why not? You are the actor, actress on the stage of life. Play it to the hilt. Yes, and come home in that place. Home to the heart. Home that says, my God, how you played that part. And you say, yes, I did, didn't I? Of course. For indeed, you are one. Capital O. And you are being birthed in this time. Know you the birthing pangs? It's called labor. And it is. For the women who are going through this have chosen the female body in order to birth the small one. And there is pain, there is struggle, there is work. Jeshua, I didn't know it was going to be such hard work. I mean, here I have been for 12 hours on the clock, 12 hours wanting to give birth, wanting to give birth, wanting to give birth. And the male of you has said, oh, you're doing very well, and steps out of the room. Okay. You are the mother, the progenitor, us, O-U-S. I don't know if I'm making up words, probably. Anyway, bringing forth the experiences that show you a deeper meaning of human life, the deeper meaning of spiritual life, and that is what this season in your timing is about. Birthing the Christ consciousness. I make a prophecy, take it to heart, that in this time, this season, as you reckon time, you are going to come home to the allness of yourself. Not in a place that says, I have to be death to the body. No, you can keep on activating the body. But there will be a realization, making real in your experience, of oneness, of knowing that I am the mother to all of my experiences. I am the one who is calling forth that energy. I am birthing it. I am experiencing it. It is my child. All of the experiences that are, as you call, human, you are giving birth to. And they're not as a punishment. Once I've said, oh, I can't wait to be done with human life. It's just terrible. No. It is a gift that you have chosen to know the height of great joy and the depth of sorrow. You have wanted to know all. You have asked to know what more is there. And as you have asked that, you are going to be the recipient of the more. Count it all as good. It is a gift. Each and every experience that you have, even if you are suffering on the cross. Yeshua, that was a gift? It was indeed. How else would I know the experience of life and the feeling of life draining out from the body? It was one avenue. Could be done. And you have experienced this on many levels, where there has been death of the body by many different forms. And you have said, I am very strong, and you are, and I want to know all. And with that question and desire, you are going to know all. And sometimes you're going to say, did I really ask for this? And sometimes it can be on the physical level, and sometimes it is on the emotional level, where you have said, I have loved this other one. I have given them everything. And they turned their back on me. Aha. Truly, they cannot shut you out. You are one with them in the experience of human life, yes. And beyond that, the experience of oneness of the isness, I-S-N-E-S-S, isness of being. You are the most wonderful creation, and this is your time now of birthing the remembrance of the Holy Child who comes forth and seemingly as a babe in arms, yes, a little one. And you look upon that one, and I have heard this said by many, many parents. Now what do I do to take care of the small one? Okay. Always you will be given the knowledge to do what needs to be done. But more than that, you are given the opportunity to feel the openness of heart, to look upon this small one and to see the Christ of that small one. That Christ that has agreed one more time to take embodiment. Yes. And even if the body's not feeling all that great, and you get a bit older and you say, why did I choose this? For the experience of it. Oh, but Yeshua, I'm too wealthy in experience. Some things I didn't really want to know. But yes, you did. And that is why you called them to you, so that you could know. Count it all as good. Count it all as life, capital L, and the gift of life. For truly there are some of the angelic beings who are asking, wanting to know embodiment. You ask, you say, why would they ever want embodiment when they are angels and they can fly and go wherever they want to go and they can be love? Because they want to know all. Same as you have done. Same as you have done. You have said, okay, I know there's an angelic part of me, but I want to know humanhood too. I want to know human love with all of its ups and downs. It isn't just angelic love. I have been there. I have felt it. It is good. But I want to know everything. I want to know how rich I can be in human life. And so therefore, it is granted to you to be the angel in physical form. And there are times from time to time when you surprise yourself and you say, you know, that really felt otherworldly. It didn't feel like human. It felt love that was all-encompassing. I love that feeling. Of course you do. It is your true nature to go beyond what you see the human body to be, to go beyond what you understand the human, and human is good, okay, to know what is beyond the gopher, the beaver, the alligator, the snake. Snake has gotten a bum rap from time to time. The snake is most artistic. Okay. Every form of life is, in its own way, the epitome of idea. Aha. Okay. Well, I kind of understand that one. Anyway, Yeshua, what should I be doing? Whatever brings you the fullness of life, whatever brings you to that place of saying, oh, I didn't know it could be so great. I didn't know it could be so terrible. Okay, you are the actor, actress on the stage. You are the one who has said, I can emote, I can be sad, it's terrible, it's so awful. Or, I am so happy, this is so great, I'm having a party and all of you are invited. Okay, you know those feelings. As I was emoting for you, you could be one with those feelings. Yes, you have been there, done that. And you want more of that is so great, you know, come to my party. I'm having a party. Next Thursday night at 6 o'clock, we're going to have this meal, we're going to have music, we're going to have dancing. You don't dance? Well, that's okay. Whatever.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Good. Very good. A party of one at least. Good deal. I will be there too. You are the one who is putting together your human life, the drama, you say, of human life. And it has its ups and downs from time to time, but you don't stay down. And for the most part, you don't stay up. You're sort of in between from time to time. But you can appreciate the drama, what you would judge to be good, what you would judge to be, no, I don't want to go there again. Okay. You are the maker of your reality, lowercase r. You are the uppercase R reality. No matter what the lowercase r is doing, the uppercase R, the reality of you, is allowing the experience. And you are the maker of how you judge every experience. So, call it all as good. Rejoice. Re meaning again, be in joy. Again. You are the one who chooses. You are the one who has said, I will go forth as the essence of love. In the essence and as the essence. I am. Full stop, period. I am the God Self. Come to know my oneness. Especially at this time of year when certain ones are saying that, yes, I call the divinity to be one with me, the divinity to take human form as the small babe in arms, to be able to see the purity and the potential of this small one. For there is potential there for oneness, for spiritual knowing. There is also the oneness that says, I've been there, I've tried certain things, and it did not bring me happiness. I'm not going there in this lifetime. You see what you have done? You have given to yourself the gift of seemingly multitudinous lifetimes. I say seeming because you are in essence the Christ energy going forth. But along the way you have called in, let's have an experience of the adventurer. I want to climb that mountain. You have the experience of being the rat in the cupboard, making a mess of all the food stuff in the cupboard. You have been there, done that. Anything you can imagine, you have done. Oh, Jeshua, I don't really like that. I mean, there are certain things I can imagine, and okay. Because it is all, hear this well, it is all a drama of your own making. And the bottom line truth of you, underlying all of it, is that you are making the drama of it, as you would be on the stage. And it is for your pleasure, or maybe not so pleasurable, to know how powerful you are as the God self. And then to stand back from it and say, boy, that was some experience. I don't think I'll go there again. Actually, if you will receive it, that is how I felt about the crucifixion. I said, okay, been there, done that. Don't think I need to do that again. For those of you who are literalists, ones who take everything literal, yes, I did allow the body to suffer for a moment or so. Been there, done that. Decided, okay, I know how that feels. Don't need to stay there. And this is true for all of you. Every experience that you have, you can try it for a split second, and if it does not feel that you want to remain with it, you do not have to. Hear that well. For in truth, you are the maker of your own experiences. You are the maker, as it is said in your world, of your own destiny, because you choose how you are going to go. Choose you, therefore, joy. Choose you, therefore, love. Choose you, therefore, the Christ. This is your time of Christ, Mass, Christmas. It is the time of remembrance of the Christ of you, the time of remembrance of coming home, even while activating the human body. But Yeshua, can that be? I mean, if I'm activating the human body, how can I know heaven? How can I know Christ? There is so much suffering in the human world. You can know it, and know it for the drama that it is. For the God self of you is in the place of joy, of peace, of oneness. The holy self. I knew this space as the small one. Did I cry? Yes, I did. I allowed the lungs of the body and the vocal cords to be exercised. I'm human. I'm alive. I'm hungry. Okay. Same as you have done as the small one, the babe in arms that said, I need something. I need. Okay. How else until you knew the tones of the voice in the language that was of your parental parents as the language, okay, to be known. You just let it go and say, I'm experiencing something. And the parents looked and said, well, maybe he's hungry. Maybe she's hungry. We'll try something. She's quiet now. I guess she was hungry. Of course. You know human life in all of its glory. Allow yourself to enjoy, to be in joy of the human life and the love that comes forth. Because when you look upon a small one and they give you that smile, it's a little infant smile. Do they know what they're doing? Yes and no. But they are making that connection with you. And you look upon them and you see that smile. And whether they know exactly, your heart opens. And you look upon this small one and you think, where are we going to go in this lifetime together? What experiences are we going to know? And the self of you that has been encapsulated very close within the body expands. And the newborn brings forth from you new parameters, new journeys, new oneness of happiness. Yes. And yes, new questions of, now what do I do with this one? I have heard every parent say this. Now what do I do? And that is quite a human feeling. I have been instrumental in bringing this one forth. I didn't really know what I was doing, but this one has come forth in order for me to know love. And there are feelings, sometimes feelings of inadequacy. I don't know what to do with this thing. What am I supposed to do? Seems to need feeding, okay, etc. And you live, you grow, you gain in understanding of the oneness, where you are one with this small one, and you're asking, now what do I do? And you think, oh, that's what to do. And you realize, you make real in your human experience the oneness of not the verbal language, but the language of isness, the language that says we are all one as the Christ. This is a most blessed time in your human experience. A time, yes, that is an adventure. I call it that every year when I speak with you, because it is an adventure, going forth to know what is the Christ of me, the small seeming Christ, the small one. And yet, at the same time, you are the tall one who can tune into oneness with that small one and rejoice. It is a time of rejoicing. It is a time of, yes, the Christ is being born right in front of my eyes. The Christ is coming forth in form. Know you the adventure of that? Yes, it is a grand adventure. This small one is wondering, now what do I do? Oh, that moves. Oh, that moves. Oh, and there's this scream to the heavens, and the parent comes running and says, oh, what power I have. You've all been there, done that. You have screamed to the heavens, and someone has come and given you something. Sometimes it was what you wanted, the nourishment of the body, either from the breast or from the bottle, or sometimes it was a slap. And you said, oh, human life is not all that easy. But you have called forth the adventure called life. This is a time of new life. It is a time of being born, of the Christ nature, coming forth as human, and yet more than that. For when the human looks upon the small one and says, how did this happen? And more to the point, what happens now? Yes, it is the adventure of life. You have asked for adventure, even in this day and time. Even in this day, you have asked to know what more is there. What more is there to the human adventure? You are all the great adventurers. Oh no, Jeshua, no. No, I don't go there. No, that's too dangerous. I have news for you. You chose before you were even embodied that you would have the adventure. Welcome to the world, small one, big one. This is truly a time of your own birthing. You have asked for a time of adventure, a time of newness, a time of questioning, a time of more. You have a saying in your world, powerful, and there is more. And there is more. And there is. Every day in your timing is an adventure. Go forth into the adventure. Be in joy. Be at the place where I know human, but I know something more. I am the Christ, even as this small newborn. And yes, Yeshua, I feel as a small newborn. I don't know. Where is this going? How is this going to be? It is love, being born on this plane. Live in love. Rejoice. Be in joy again. So be it. Oh, there is a postscript.
There's more.
And there is more. I have been asked to share with you, there is a time now in your season when you're asking for a gift. Ask of me what you will of a gift, and it will be given unto you. But I would advise, be careful what you ask for, because you will receive it. So be it.
All right.
Thank you.